Oh no.
No, you can see it though. You can see it's Elias. You can see it's Elias. You can see it's Elias though.
Happy Veterans Day, everyone. We are super excited for this reaction. I know personally, I couldn't wait for this after figuring out it was an Oscar Best Picture winner.
Mhm.
So, and it's great to do it on Veterans Day. So, what's going on, everybody? My name is Cam. This is Zay. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, today we are getting into the movie Platoon. Super excited to get into this. Before we do, there's not much I know about this movie. It's based in the Vietnam War. Charlie
Mhm.
Sheen, Willem Dafoe, and like we said, Oscar Best Picture winner. I did also want to say, if you guys have seen our Band of Brothers reactions, then some of you may know that one of my grandpas, who is no longer with us, he fought in World War II. He was a pilot. He flew the B-24 Liberator. I wanted to also mention, because we're getting into Platoon, my other grandpa on my mom's side was in the Vietnam War, and he
Oh.
was a pilot as well, but he flew helicopters. He has a Purple Heart medal. And he did recommend this movie for us to check out. So super excited to get into this. And yeah, Zay, is there anything you know about? So happy Veterans Day to my grandfathers and
Yes.
to anybody else's out there, grandfathers, and or if you're a veteran out there, thank you for your service. Zay, is there anything you know about this movie before we get into it?
No, I do think it's interesting, growing up, having seen Charlie Sheen really prominently in Two and a Half Men,
Sure.
which is like
And
a
we
very
saw him in
comedy.
Hot Shots as well, which is a comedy.
Right. So a
Yeah.
very comedy-based actor, you could say, or solidified himself in comedy roles. It's very interesting that we're gonna be seeing him in a much more serious film. And I mean, again, this being, I'm sorry, Academy Award winner, you said for Best Picture, right? If
That's
I'm not mistaken?
Oscar Best Picture winner.
Or
If I
Oscar?
understand
Oscar
correctly,
Best
yeah.
Picture. Okay. Interesting because I mean, obviously, this movie's gonna be a lot more serious than what roles I've seen him in, that you've seen him in when we watched Hot Shots together. So I am very curious to see how he does in this, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. Once again, like Cam said, Happy Veterans Day. And yeah, I'm excited to get into it.
All right. Well, with that being said, if you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full length reaction to this and various other movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Ugh, sorry, I was busy practicing my wildlife photography skills I learned online through Skillshare.
What is that?
Oh, Skillshare? It's this wonderful online learning community where you can learn from creatives who are skilled in their field.
I'm talking about the bird on your chair.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Skillshare offers a variety of different options, so find what you like. And if you're interested, help support the channel and get 30% off your first year by using our promo code Cam&Zay.
Let's go see what's going on in Vietnam and check out the movie Platoon. There he is.
Oh wow! I wonder how old he is here.
All right, 236, welcome to the knob. Follow me.
Oh, so they're here. They're in Nam.
Okay.
Oof. Yikes. Yeah, I messed him up. Yeah, that smells probably awful. The sight.
Oh yeah.
Garner, Doc, up. Garner, Doc, to the front, that's the back.
It's crazy. It's like there's just no time for that. Like no matter how sick it makes you.
Yeah, you just have to
Like
keep moving.
yeah.
Oof. Oof. The bugs are the worst because they just. Is this one gonna kill me with poison in 30 minutes? I don't
Mosquitoes,
know.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I got ants all over my neck. Look, I don't want you drinking anymore, all right? I don't want you cramping up.
You're humping too much stuff, Troop.
He's pretty messed up already.
Yeah, they're really hammering home like the uncomfortable like atmosphere, like
You can
just the
feel
struggle.
the like the itchiness on him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you okay?
Dang.
Look at this shit. Punk again.
Setting up trip mines or just
Dude,
like
I would end up tripping over one of those things of our own.
Yeah.
Come on, boy, get your dick skin on that thing. Dig. You can get all day. Dig, dig.
Hell is the impossibility of reason. That's what this place feels like. Hell.
Yeah, I literally couldn't imagine.
At all.
Nobody cares about the new guys. They don't even want to know your name. So maybe you sleep 3-4 hours a night, but you don't really sleep.
It's crazy. I mean, we've seen that theme throughout the other films and shows that we've watched where it's like,
You made a big mistake coming here.
I won't wait till they're done.
Yeah.
Where veteran or like people that have been in the war don't really care to meet the new guys because they kind of go off like he could be dead tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What do you want me to do? Send one of my guys out to get zapped so some lame ass just in from the world can get his beauty sleep?
You don't have to be a prick every day of your life, you know.
Elias, get your men ready.
Wow. Ooh, his face is messed up.
O'Neill, your short timer stay in, but you go out.
What do you think that was? A grenade or something?
I don't know. It's an interesting like scarring pattern.
She's the one for me, all right. That Lucy Jean.
No.
She's waiting for me, too.
Oh.
Don't need this. Turn around. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be moving out there, you got to move light.
Yeah.
You get lost or separated. Don't yell out, okay? Just sit tight.
Please don't yell out.
I didn't even think about that. I've been like, guys.
Yeah.
Oh. Like that's
Yeah.
literally what I
Guys.
meant.
You just would have heard like a whole lot of people turning on you.
I just want to be anonymous, like everybody else. Do my share for my country.
It's interesting we're hearing his perspective like this.
Yeah.
They're poor. They're the unwanted. Yet they're fighting for our society and our freedom.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Maybe from down here I can start up again. Be something I can be proud of without having to fake it. I miss you very much. Tell Mom I miss her too.
Oh.
I like that we're getting his like
Yeah,
his
deep
commentary.
inner thoughts. Like,
Yeah.
even though it sounds like he's writing this in a journal somewhere.
Right, but we're still getting this. You're still getting a view into like his mind, what he's thinking,
Yeah.
what he's going through.
It's your shift, man. Okay?
Yeah, that's your bed.
Yeah,
Hey,
snooze.
hey.
Right.
You gotta wake up.
Yeah, brother, we need you on guard.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh, is it a friend? Oh no.
no, he's
Oh,
signaling to.
yeah.
Oh,
He's trying to think what's the best course of action here, not to get everybody else killed on my side.
right.
Did he throw a grenade?
No, I think a claymore went off that they had set up, like on the
Oh,
perimeter.
that's right. Ooh. It's a good thing they had those set up. My gosh.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Oh, did he get his leg blown off or something?
I think he's going through it. I don't know.
Was that his arm? That was his arm or his leg?
His arm.
Oh no, oh no, oh
Oh, no,
no,
did
oh
he get
no, oh
hit?
no.
Shut up. Shut up and take the pain. Take the pain.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Makes you wonder if he was put in that same situation where his face was doing that and someone told him to take the pain or something.
Right? Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh, this poor guy.
Come on,
They're
Gardner,
doing
hang
this
in
to us
there.
right after we saw him like talk about his lady back home and everything.
Right.
Come on, Gardner, help me. Don't give up.
He's gone.
Then they know how to do it every single time.
You don't sleep on no fucking ambush.
I didn't fall asleep, Sergeant. It was Junior.
Sit your face, chicken shit. You in big trouble, boy.
I guess it was still Junior's shift.
Yeah, and he fell
Even though
asleep.
the rain was over.
Motherfucker.
Ugh.
Ain't no way.
Politics, man. Fucking politics.
Yeah, sloshing around too.
Oh, stop. You didn't have to say that. That was the one particular thing I was trying to ignore, and you just highlighted it.
Sorry.
How in the fuck you get here anyway? Hey, you look educated.
Dropped out of college and told him I wanted the infantry, combat, Vietnam.
You volunteered for this shit, man?
That's crazy. Respectable.
I figured why should just the poor kids go off to war and the rich kids always get away with it?
Hmm.
What you doing in the underworld, Taylor?
Well, this here ain't Taylor. Taylor been shot. This man here is Chris. He been resurrected.
Yeah, he's got some clout now if you got shot.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is. Just
I don't know.
marijuana?
Maybe, I think, right? What?
What?
Hello?
Put your mouth on this.
What?
Oh, they are getting messed up in here.
This is insane.
I'm sure it's a level of relief, though. You know, like
I don't know. My homie just cocked a gun and then said, "Put your mouth on it." I was like, "He's dead."
Sometimes I just look at a guy, and I know this fella's not gonna make it.
Just no fucking way.
crazy he's saying that because I'm having a similar thought right now.
Bunker. Where?
Straight ahead, right? Yeah. I thought I saw that like little shadowy.
I didn't see anything. Damn.
Oh. I mean, he's braver than me. I wouldn't just be sticking my head into any bunker. I would have grenaded that thing.
Oof, that is
Oh,
freaky.
absolutely not. I'm sorry. No. I don't know if I could.
What's that water sound?
He's in water, I think. Yeah, he's in like water. Because you gotta
Oh,
think it's like
shit. He's like in
the
a
amount of
legit
rain.
cave system. Like, geez.
Yeah.
I am curious about smoking cigarettes, and wouldn't the smell be a dead giveaway? Like, how far does the smell of nicotine
I feel like
travel?
yeah, like the smell of cigarettes, definitely you can smell it, like for
And
sure.
not like a like what if like maybe they'll smell like they definitely would smell it. People smoke cigarettes
Smoking
all the
just
time,
all the time.
in these movies and series and stuff. So, ay. So yeah, I'm curious down below. Like, I guess maybe it just wasn't that big of an issue, but
Especially with that many people that are smoking, like there's like
yeah,
a
you
bunch of them that are
think.
smoking together. Oh. That is something you just don't think about, like
No.
animals, wildlife like that.
Oh shit!
Wow.
He is quick.
Way quicker than I would have been, for sure. I probably would have missed too.
No, Sal, this is important. This is important.
I just feel like we're gonna get like something bad's gonna happen.
Oop, there it is.
Yep. I mean, it's like unbelievable.
That was disturbing.
Uh-huh. I really want to know his backstory, like why, what
Yeah.
happened to him.
Yeah, something feels off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta
Jeez.
kill the morale.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Goodness. And again, they have bunkers and stuff everywhere. It's like you don't know if they're probably watching.
Oh gosh. Oh no. He's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, piggy. Hey, pig.
No.
Okay, what the fuck?
Get over there. Move it. Come on, let's go.
Please leave the other pigs alone. Don't kick it. What's wrong with you?
This is so frustrating.
It's making me so mad. Like,
Get over there, you fuckheads! Move! Let them move!
Ay. This is
yeah.
this is hard to watch. Was it a soldier down there?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound like there was a soldier down there.
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck, we got one.
You know what makes that part hard? You know what is making this hard too?
Hmm.
Is
Come on, motherfucker! Be cool, be cool.
because
They're
like
scared,
this
man, they're
war
scared. Oh, they're scared, huh?
is known to be controversial in the eyes of like the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stupid! You stupid asshole! Get the fuck up here! Come here, motherfucker! What are you smiling at? Motherfucker! Dad, motherfucker! Hey, man, come on, let's go, man.
And you can understand the frustration on his part because he's getting shot at by these people, but it's not these people, so it's
Right.
it's like oh no.
And then look at how that looks to like their country.
I never seen brains like that before, man.
That's so fucked.
Come on, man. Let's fucking do her, man. Let's do this whole fucking village.
Oh.
See, no, I wouldn't be able to be around someone like that. I would have ended up hitting him. Like the second he started back, I would have ended up hitting him. Like, what are you doing?
Not right. It's so fucked.
Maybe it was a scout or something. Sorry.
Yeah, sure, a scout. What about the fucking rice and the weapons? Who they for? He's lying through his teeth. Come on! Where's the fucker? Then see you talk.
This is a tricky situation because if you are finding weapons in their village and stuff.
Right.
He swears he doesn't know anything. He hates the NBA, but they come when they want and they just take the place.
What's the bitch saying?
Boss, like they don't even look like there could be a soul. I mean, I know it looks to be deceiving.
Please don't.
He starts talking, or I'm gonna waste more of them. Tell him, Leonard!
This is not a good look.
No. No.
This is so inhumane.
He's not gonna pull out a knife, right? And
Please don't. Please don't.
Burn!
You gotta talk some sense into him.
someone finally said something.
Stay out of this, Elias. This ain't your show.
This ain't your show, bro.
What, you piece of shit!
Thank
Whoa.
God.
I mean, about time someone did something.
They're spending their anger out on the wrong things, on each other, on this villagers. This is like
He's about to shoot a child, basically.
yeah.
Shut up.
I swear to fucking God, you're dead! God, you're dead! You're gonna be safe!
All of a sudden, I don't give a shit about this dude's backstory. I don't.
I couldn't give a no about any of them that were like, let's just waste the whole village.
Torch this place! Blow the weapons in place!
Why the fuck didn't you do something?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Elias.
I don't understand how some people can be like out of sight, out of mind. Like, I don't know how some people could be like, hey, look, as long as nobody else knows about it, I'm fine. Like, morally, I'm not doing anything wrong if nobody else
I
knows.
would,
I'm like, what the
dude, I
fuck? It
would
doesn't matter if
be,
people know or not. How are you content with yourself?
I would be contacting the head of whoever the fuck. I don't care if they're like, we'll get you kicked out of this platoon. I'd be like, I don't want to be in one that's doing this shit. I know war is tricky, guys. Obviously, we're speaking from perspective of we've never been in it, but
Yeah, but
morally
this is not
standing,
war.
like moral standpoints, is where we're looking at it from.
Inhumane. It doesn't matter what group you are. If like,
I mean, he took the dude, the one dude bashed the kid's brains in. He was already one-footed and blind in one eye. They were gonna kill the mom, and then the dude shot the mom. And it was gonna shoot a child. There's no way to spin that in
No.
any positive manner. So it's
No.
like,
It's unbelievable.
like, don't flick their hats off. Like, what's wrong with you people? Like, it's like, Jesus.
They're not like these people aren't soldiers that are prisoners of war. If you want to like, if people are shooting at you and you manage to capture them prisoner and you want to flip their hats off or whatever.
Right. But there's
these-
even rules against prisoners of war and how you can treat them. You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm just
these
gonna
guys are
abuse the shit out of them.
You know, like,
Even if you don't think they are, there's children that you guys are just like pushing around, manhandling.
holding
Like,
a
come
gun
on.
up to, and I guarantee you that motherfucker would have shot. I guarantee it.
I believe it wholeheartedly.
Fucker! Get out of here! The fuck off! Don't do it!
You homosexual, Taylor? What the fuck is your problem?
He's a fucking human being, man!
They were gonna.
You don't belong in the Nam, man. This ain't your place at all.
Don't fucking get it, do you, man?
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even think I can imagine how much rage I would have if I was him. I can't even begin to imagine.
That's insane.
That makes you that makes you question everything.
You hear stories of it, like the Mongols and all this stuff, and people look at them like they were animals. I can't believe they'd ever. How inhumane. How inhumane? Ask how inhumane in our own. Like, that's crazy.
And it's so conflicting because obviously we're on the side of the Americans. Like, this is, these are, they're fighting for our country. But then when you see this occur, it's so hard to incorporate that into your home team type of situation. That's fucking horrible.
To fight this war with one hand tied around their balls. Ain't no need or time for courtroom out here.
Honestly, if it was real footage, I don't know if I could continue watching. Like, if what we had watched was like documentary footage,
like actual, I don't know.
I don't think I'd be able to. I don't know if I'd be able to continue.
Fucking Elias, man. He's a fucking rat. That's what he is.
No, you're just a fucking animal, is what you are. You're a creature, and that goes for both of you.
What happened today is just the beginning. We're gonna lose this war. We've been kicking other people's asses for so long, I figure it's time we got ours kicked.
Well,
I wonder what the repercussions would have been if we won the war. That's really, like, that's where my mind goes. Like,
Become a rabbi?
Leech,
Oh!
you're off.
All right, move it on!
How long did he let it sit there?
I don't know.
I would, Cam, if we were ever in a situation, I would ask you to slap it off me. Don't wait. That scared the.
Now take your anger out on these people.
Right.
The fuck's going on? I got RPGs, man. It's an ambush.
Oh, shoot.
Watch out! Rockets!
Bro. They got rockets, dude.
Yeah.
And they have the advantage of being like in foxholes and everything.
Oh, yeah. They're ready. Like, oh, gosh.
649402. Direction.
Is he-
610.
I think he's calling an airstrike or something.
Nice. Got him.
That was a perfect grenade. That went right in the hole.
Y'all got more grenades? Can you just pop them on over?
Right. It's like they don't want to waste them though, I think, right? Because you never
Yeah.
know when you're gonna need them. But I agree. I think I'd still if I imagine each shoulder has like what, 2 probably on them? I think there's a mortar. I think they called in mortars.
Oh, is he burning? Or he has shrapnel in him?
I think shrapnel.
Oh, burning shrapnel. Oh, no!
No!
Oh no, did he lose his legs? Oh my gosh, they're getting messed up.
Curtis, don't go. Don't be okay.
Doc! Take care of him, man.
Look at all those bodies, dude. Oh my god.
Already. What's this? What is he just have plot armor? Why does he just get to walk around with no like repercussions?
You waste a lot of people up there with your fucked up fire mission.
Yeah, your buddy's turning on you now.
Yeah, he called a bad mortar strike in. That wasn't even close to where those guys were. It was like all on their side. Oh. Here's a few of them things. A few of them boys.
Ay.
That's like 7 right there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like 7 of them.
Once that first bullet goes, make it count.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
It's insane. All you see is a muzzle flash. Look how camoed they are.
Yeah.
If they just ran into the woods, you never see them again. They lay down, you're done. You have no idea where they are.
But Elias is still out there, Sarge.
Taylor, I'll get him. Move. Come on.
Bro,
Move it.
I don't know. That's not...
I'll argue for him that he is going to get Elias. That's the only argument I'll give him. He said he's going to go get him.
Sure.
But that's it. Oh, please don't tell me they're going to run into each other and like pop shots.
I think that's exactly what is
I
about
think
to happen.
the way that they're portraying it and how one's coming from one
Elias
direction,
is gonna
one's...
shoot him. Yeah.
I think we're going to end up having Elias get shot, sadly.
Well, Elias... Oh, dude, I'll be so upset.
I think Elias is going to be the one that gets shot.
Oh, no.
No, you can see it, though. You can see it's Elias. You can see it's Elias. You can see it's Elias, though.
Okay.
He's not gonna...
Elias is dead. Fall back with the platoon. Keep going.
You saw him? Where?
He's dead. There's gooks all over the goddamn place. Get moving.
Why?
Because he's a piece of shit. That's why.
Because
Elias was standing up.
Yeah.
Because Elias was standing up to the bullshit that he was pulling. Wow, they are messed up too. Dude, as soon as he smiled at him and then I could see like the look. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, please tell me he's alive.
Wait, is he alive?
Oh no, he's running.
They're chasing him down. But now what's his name knows that he lied. He said that he was dead already.
Yeah.
Tell me he makes it. Tell me they get down there and oh my gosh, it'd be poetry. I want that bastard just in jail, in prison.
Yeah. Please get him.
Please, Elias, survive. It'll literally make this movie feel a lot better to me. Well, at least that your life in this movie a lot better.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
You got no proof, man.
Proof's in the eyes, man. When you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I say we frag that fucker tonight.
I go with that. 9 for an eye.
Bond's been shot 7 times. And he ain't dead. Does that mean anything to you, huh? The only thing that could kill Bonds is Bonds.
I have a pretty badass line that I would have said.
And then maybe he's. What were you gonna say?
I would have been like, he's been shot 7 times, still alive. All that means is that pussy has 2 more lives.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Yeah.
Ugh. Gosh.
Yeah, I don't need this shit.
He has that presence of the unwanted asshole in the room that you just want to fucking take a bat and pow, pow, pow.
Mm-hmm.
6 you boys against me. Kill me.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, man. Go. Get him. Oh, fuck.
Why don't you guys help me, assholes?
Easy, Bonds. Don't do it, man. Down the edge. Climb the fucking walls, man.
I'd be like, do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Do it right in front of these people. You're too scared to do it in front of anyone else when you killed Elias. Do it.
What you all know about death?
What the fuck do you know about death? Other than you
I know
just...
it's coming for you. I know it's coming for you. That's for sure. Very soon.
That's this. I gotta get on the chopper, man.
Lizzie can't walk.
Shit.
That foot was gnarly.
Next time I catch you spraying skeeter repellent on your fucking feet, I'm gonna court-martial your ass.
You really think he can't get worse?
Send me a fucking long bin.
It just does. Every single time.
Get me that centipede. I'm gonna put it in this boy's crotch, see if he can walk.
I fucking walk, man.
Fucking pussy, man. Hey, Sarge, I gotta have him in my home.
Yeah.
I did not expect to be this angry this movie.
At all 3 of these dweebs, I can't stand any of them.
Well, to be honest with you, I was hoping you'd put me on that chopper with King out of here. Like say there, Cheaperoni.
I hope he doesn't.
I can't do that.
Yeah, of course he's not going to do that.
Yeah.
Not that many people who support his psychotic ass. He needs everyone out here that does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna make it out of here.
Everybody gotta die sometime, Red.
I hope you keep supporting him. You reap what you sow.
This guy, I gotta
have zero-
say, congratulations to this actor. Because achieved something I didn't know was possible like this. My
The last time I
gosh,
felt this way about someone was Game of Thrones. I'll say that.
I have
like,
disdain towards that face.
And that was over episodes and episodes. This is a movie, and I can't stand this man, and I don't feel bad for Red either.
Look at this, all working with each other, all coordinated, all planned.
Yep. As a unit, no fighting, no shooting each other in the back, nothing.
Oh. What is that going to tell everybody?
By Rodriguez is all.
Yep.
Yeah.
RPG.
Airstrike's coming in. They're gonna be laying snake and nape.
Okay.
Don't get out of your fucking holes.
Okay. Okay, good. That's good.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Who is it? Is it Barnes?
The ambush! Over here, man! Hurry!
Oh, no.
Shit! Water! They're all over the place! Hundreds of them! There's the CB! Back there! You guys get out of here! They're right on my ass!
No, bro, do not leave.
It's.
Hey, chillin', man. Let's DD.
You go.
I don't think you can leave. Don't leave. You may just have to, like, bide your time here until those airstrikes come in.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know what else you can do at this point.
What is he saying? Oh.
Get out of the fucking hole! I'm gonna fly!
Oh no!
Fuck it! Crash this motherfucking ass! I'm gonna fly!
Come on, 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 come on.
Go, go, go.
Where do you go?
I don't know.
Damn, that was a good call. Oof.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
Sheesh. Jeez.
Gotta do what you gotta do. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Take him down, take him down.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for this guy, not...
Yeah, not for this
I mean,
guy.
I'm
particularly.
rooting for them to stop the enemies, but it's so... They've set this weird emotional conflict in my head now, you know, where it's like...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Because obviously, the guys were shitbags, but you don't want our side dying, so that's the fucking
Right,
problem.
right.
Like, what did you
What?
think was happening?
Who did you think that was?
Oh!
That was insane.
Yeah.
I did not expect. Well, once he ran in there, I was like, he has to be.
Yeah, I didn't
Right,
know it was
like-
going to be that big of an explosion. I mean, they were dead
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Captain, we've been overrun. We're pulling back. Over. You will hold in place, and you will fight. That means you, Lieutenant. Bravo 6 out.
Oh, those are your orders.
Yeah.
You're just getting overrun.
Yeah.
It's so weird, like...
Seeing our side getting like
yeah.
absolutely demolished.
You piece of shit. No, 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 no.
That dumb mother, like, bro, what?
Okay, he's okay. Well, relatively speaking.
Yeah, I mean, as okay as you could be
Yeah.
in this. I can't believe Barnes was about to hit him over the head with a shovel. Like, he didn't just
I can.
save his life. I mean, I can, but it's like. Dude, waking up from that too, you don't know if you won, lost, like what happened. Well, he's smart. He grabbed a gun off the rip.
I think I think if I woke up to that, I would just be... I'm like, is this... Where are we here? Like, what kind of afterlife is this? But that's what I would be thinking. Like,
Right? Yeah, I would
I
assume
must
I
have
had died.
died. There's no way
Yeah.
I'm like... Well... At this point...
I mean, after you almost just tried to kill me, I'm not gonna lie.
Go on, boy.
Such a complicated situation.
No, it's not straightforward. I'd shoot him right in the thigh.
There
Oh.
it is.
Or right in the chest. Well,
At the end of the day, he could have... I mean, he probably just did save at least 5 alive. You know?
he saved lives probably for sure.
Hey, Doc! We need a medic up here! Come on, Elmo. Come on, Doc, we got wounded here!
The dog's
mean,
name's Elmo?
I guess this is semi a victory in some sense. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any opposition left.
Hey,
to
he
him.
made it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was that? What was that?
I don't know. What was that?
You alone here, man? Yeah,
I need answers on that.
they all left me.
They left you hid, you puss. They left me. You laid under a body and hid. What are you talking about? Jeez, they're just digging pits and just pushing bodies of the bulldozer in.
Absolutely insane.
500 KIA.
Hey, Taylor, that you? Hey, Francis. We two-timers, man. We gonna get out of here, boy. I'm gonna see you in the hospital. We gonna get a high.
I get it. He stabbed himself, so he was injured and he could go to
It's
the
very
hospital and
smart.
get out of here. Yeah, I get it now. This type of trauma is different. This type of trauma,
Yeah.
like it feels like mainly or largely induced by your own side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
this is a
It is
very,
actually
very
insane.
unique war story, like compared
Oh,
to.
dude, yeah.
We did not fight the enemy. We fought ourselves.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
I was gonna try to finish his line.
Try with what's left of our lives to find a goodness and meaning to this life.
Wow. Dedicated to the men who fought and died in the Vietnam War. Rest in
Wow.
peace. All right, that was our reaction to Platoon. If you liked what you were watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, we'll get 3 movie reactions ahead of YouTube. You can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. What a incredibly different type of war story than what we're used to. I mean, not to spoil anything, but Band of Brothers, the Pacific, which, just so you guys know, we finished watching. We're working on the reactions behind the scenes right now. The Saving Private Ryan, Hacksaw Ridge, those works are in such a different category from what we witnessed here today in terms of
Yeah.
in those, the enemy is the enemy. And
Right.
while the enemy was the enemy in here as well, it's very, very, very emotionally conflicting and very I don't know another word for struggle, but it's like very struggling, I guess, or it really messes with your mind when you're watching someone on your side or even people on your side represent a threat equal to or even greater than the threat that you're facing, which is it's an unbelievable thing to even grasp in terms of concept. I had a hard time throughout this entire movie really knowing feeling really, really, really pissed off and upset, but also being like, but they're they're on our side and they're helping, but then like no, they're not. They're too much of a liability. They're killing. This is just not they're horrible. Like there's just this weird conflict that's going on, and it's so interesting that they captured that side of war. I wonder how much that translates to war in general. I mean, if you're a veteran, you could let us know if you have any experience in kind of this area or something. How often does things like that, because we've witnessed in other content friendly fire, but not like this before. Yeah, so it makes me wonder how much of this was this a common occurrence? Is this an exceptional story? Or has this even happened? But I'm sure something this is a dramatization, but I'm assuming there's got to be some
We
things that
imagine they
might be
draw some of these from
sure.
actual events and or stories and such that
And
occur.
even if it is an exceptional situation, it doesn't take away how shocking it is. So,
Absolutely not.
I can see why the movie won Best Picture because I mean, I feel changed after watching it. Like in terms of like when I went in, I'm like, you know, we're gonna go after the enemy, we're gonna get it done, or it's gonna be a brutal journey, but bad guy versus good guy, let's do this. And I was just thrown for a loop after like the first 30 minutes. Once they got to the village, everything changed for me. I was like,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh, this is not the story I thought I was going to witness, but it really does a great job at telling it through the lens of a central character, which was Chris, and getting his inner thoughts and his inner monologue and kind of grounding us to someone, right? Because even though Elias was on the side of good and was really great and entertaining to see, he wasn't very relatable. I mean, he was an exceptional hero, don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but someone like Chris really anchors you into the film and really makes you feel like you're there and you're in his perspective and you're like, "Oh, what would you do if this was you?" Like, "Oh my gosh," like, "Oh, you wanna take your anger out," but you're also like,
Mhm.
you're in this weird stipulation where you can't really do that, so, um, they did a really good job at just triggering all these various emotions and capturing this amazing,
Yeah, they
type
did.
of journey and really sticking us in there with them, especially with the main character, Chris. I thought it was a great kind of character development and character arc to see Chris start from the beginning as almost this kind of, like, shook, kind of not coward, but, like, he didn't wanna be there. He was there, but he was this sucks type of situation, which I'm sure everybody
Right.
feels, but he had that kind of puppy dog look, that innocent look type of situation, where it
Mhm.
seemed to drastically change throughout the film, where he started like going gung ho, doing what he considered right at the end there. Having to go through all the experiences he went through, the trauma, and still coming out with a relative sense of like, we got to do what's right, and this idea of shedding light on I kind of might know why we didn't do as good as we did because we were all fighting ourselves out there. This was the way he was able to come out from it learning instead of just completely ruined by it is fascinating because that is a traumatizing thing. War in and of itself is unbelievably traumatizing, but you throw in the element that that brutality existing on your side directed towards citizens and even yourself it was has got to be a level of trauma I can't even I mean I can't even imagine how that would be incorporated into the all the other PTSD that one would have from a situation like that. They did a First of all, Tom Berenger, like, wow, congratulations, dude, because I fucking hate your guts. Like, obviously, I know you're an actor, and I'm not serious. I don't actually hate your guts, but like, damn, you did a good job at me just having absolute disdain every single time I saw your face. The directing, the writing, the acting was very, very, very well done throughout this entire movie. You guys can leave a comment down below your experience when watching this, how angry it made you, what emotions you felt, because I'm sure there are emotions I can't even describe right now. It's like a weird fusion of emotions, like how fire and water form and gas comes out. There was like
Mhm, mhm.
anger and like sadness, and like this new thing popped out from it. So, but overall, fantastic performances, fantastic writing, super dramatic moments, absolutely phenomenal. Doesn't raise a single like like I totally understand how this won an award that it won, and it was
Mhm.
definitely very interesting to see something in where which is a relatively losing perspective on the type of on the war. So, um, very insightful. Because I guess, like we said, it's got to have some kind of draw from
Yeah,
reality.
imagine.
Um, and very emotionally draining and impactful overall. I thought it was a fantastic movie in those regards, and something I'm definitely not going to forget. Zay, what are your thoughts on the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I said in the beginning of the film, one of the unique aspects of a lot of the films surrounded by war that we've seen and series is that even though they're all centered typically around the same idea of it's a battle, like you said, you're expecting to be us versus the bad guys. We're going and getting after it, like you said, hoorah! And but they all kind of, even though they have similar like ideas of what's going on and like not I wouldn't say storylines per se, but you get like the essence of it is similar. They typically still have a different type of feel between them. This one had this is veered off completely from all the other ones I could lump together as like, yeah, they all kind of feel like, you get the same idea from them. This took a hard pivot. And even though a lot of those films that in series that we've seen, they'll display like we'll have characters that represent people or just characters that are based in the story that act like Barnes, they're like being inhumane. They're like screw them, like let's kill them all, like da 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 da. This is the first one that we've watched where it's really like centered around this injustice that's being done out of kind of like spite and hate, and to people that really aren't, as you could argue, aren't deserving of it. These people are just farmers, or you know, they're, obviously you could argue it's like, well, they don't know that they're just farmers. They could be lying. They don't know like what the situation is. They have to be cautious, but there's a line that gets drawn where, okay, are you being cautious or are you abusing, I mean, them trying to assault that woman really doesn't, to me, doesn't speak like, oh, we have to be cautious. That speaks like, oh, this is free range terrain. I can do what I want. I can do as I please. Um, and not a lot of the films and series that we've watched so far have captured that, I think, in this volume. And it was emotionally driving completely. Like it absolutely was very, very, I'm sure you guys noticed it between Cam and I. I mean, our emotions were flaring, especially during those moments. Like we like could like seething with anger or like I mean, like disappointment. It's like, it feels like a lot of things that were going on are like like totally opposite of what, America and like what we believe that we're fighting for is. Like it's not like violating people's rights is a big no-no, like doing like, and it's no, we're doing like the complete opposite. I mean, the acting was absolutely on point. I loved seeing Charlie Sheen in a serious role. I thought that's really cool. Like I said, I wonder how early this was into his career. Was this like his big break role? Because he was a main, like basically the main actor in it, centered around him. Had he already done serious movies? Does he have more serious movies, et cetera, et cetera? Tom Berenger absolutely killed his role as Barnes. Anyone that can, Cam and I've said this before, an actor that can make you like, especially when they're like a villain in some sense, when they can make you hate them, like actually like have disdain, as Cam said at one point for him, that's great acting. That's great because that's hard to do. And we, I called out to Game of Thrones. I won't spoil anything by naming any characters, but that was done over episodes. This was just a movie, and Game of Thrones episodes are an hour long. This was just 1 2 hour movie of, hey, and they hammered it home, man. It was, I mean, phenomenal directing. Again, like Cam said, I can see why it won Best Picture. The shots were immaculate. Um, there was the terrain, everything, just all the shots. There were even the opening shot where it was like up into like the jungle, and like you see the sunlight coming through, or like the stars at the one point when it was nighttime. They were just very unique and well done shots. And the story itself was just, however much was drawn from an actual story or actual like occurrence, or however much was dramatized, it was well done, completely well done. An absolute enjoyable watch. It definitely plays to the idea of like, I mean, this war was controversial, as I said. I mean, it's known. I've known it as a very controversial war. I know that there's actually a lot of not much support for it at one point. I think we were presented by Lyndon B. Johnson during that time. If my timeline is correct, let me know down below. And jeez, I mean, if you thought it was controversial, if this was drawn from reality in any semblance, like in that makes me not very supportive of this war as well. But it was, obviously we don't have all the information out, but an absolute blast of a watch, I will say. And once again, just I know we'll end up saying it again, but thank you to anyone that has served in any war, any conflict, or is even serving now, whether or not you've been out in action like this or whatever. It's a selfless sacrifice that you make, and it's not an easy one for anyone to make. But
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment as well. Thank you so much. With that being said, let us get into the rating. Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10. We never give out zeros. We never give out tens. Why? Well, because by giving out 0, you're saying nothing could ever be better than worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both of those things are impossible to say. That is our subjective opinion. 5 is average, 6 is great, 5 is average, 6 is oh, 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. I'm gonna put this concussive blast of emotions at about a 9.2. I think a 9.25, 9.25 is probably
mhm.
where I'd put this movie. Definitely top tier cinema. Definitely unique, a complete twist, a complete different, like you said, it stands out amongst the rest as an absolutely like iconic movie in terms of what we witnessed, in terms of just like the betrayal and the struggle and the infighting and all of that occurring during the movie. And like you said, with the terrain, they did such an amazing job at capturing the elements, the struggle. They were able to put in the war against the enemy. They were able to put in the war against the terrain, the war against like trying to figure things out, and even the war against themselves all together in a cohesive way that all made sense. It didn't feel disjumbled. It felt very, very cohesive. And it blended all together very, very well. So props to Oliver Stone. He did an amazing, amazing job with this movie. The acting was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, Tom Berenger, I gotta say, I probably want to say his acting's like a 9 or something, but that might just be because I
Yeah.
hate him so much right now. Like that might just be like his character, of course. But yeah, I mean, props to Willem Dafoe. You know, he didn't make it all the way through the movie, but he did play an amazing role in that death. That scene was dramatic and heart wrenching and horrible. And like you said, I'm kind of just trying to avoid talking about the village part because that just is so inhumane. Like
Mhm.
there's no ifs, ands, but or buts about it. Like that was wrong. Like there are obviously, like you mentioned, you have to be cautious. You got to be careful because you never know. What if a bomb is strapped to some of the civilians or things like that? Of course, but sexual assault and things like that, not just not acceptable. It's not okay. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
And like you said, it makes you wonder, like, this does not stand for the values that we want to try to fight for. Um, being American, I mean, so it makes you, it really shines light on, like, it makes you reflect on other people. It makes you reflect on yourself, this movie. So in terms of like your values and how you feel about something and how much it conflicts with other things, because of course you're rooting for your home team but you're against your home team doing certain things. I mean, at one point it made me wonder, like if I was out there, I'd honestly be having a like, are we the bad guys? Like, are we actually the bad guys here? Like, like
Right.
that's question I'd be asking myself nonstop after seeing something like that. Like, we must. This is there's no situation in which we're not the bad guys. At least what happened here. So, it really makes you start to think to yourself and have these insightful reflections on like maybe how you would feel in a situation like that and where your morals and standards are and things like that. So a movie that can make you do that and ponder and really reflect on yourself and society and how things are handled in certain situations, but also provide this thrilling, dramatic war story was absolutely phenomenal. Again, props to Oliver Stone, props to all the actors. I really enjoyed it, so I want to give this bad boy a 9.25 in my head. I know you said like ranges because as I'm saying 9.25, my brain is like, no, I say it's a 9.4 because I'm kind of feeling it, but I'm gonna just give it a range 9.25 to 9.4, somewhere in there because it is very, very, very good. Where would you
Yeah.
put it?
I would probably shift mine down like 9.15 to 9.3.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously that's like very minuscule, guys.
Sure.
I mean, still top tier cinema regardless. I will say it's just again between the acting and just like it makes me want to go. Like, granted, like, we've seen a lot based around World War II, and, I have a pretty firm grasp on World War II and why we fought and etcetera, who was on what side, a lot of the battles that occurred. This makes me wanna go and look into the Vietnam War and be like, "Why did we go over there?" Because, like you said, are we like, it made you feel like, "Are we the bad guys here? What are we doing? What's going on? Why were we over there in the first place?" It's like it didn't really give us context. It just kind of was like, "Hey, you're in the Vietnam War. Here you go." Now is that obviously we should be somewhat educated on our history, but regardless, it made the way that they was portraying it again is such a standout. It's not something you typically see where they decide to really make you question a lot about. And I'm sure people that knew more about the war and such, or maybe were on the fence about it. I'm sure that seeing this film could have drove them towards the opinion of, oh God, like if this was anything based on reality, then we're really in the wrong. Again, Tom Berenger, man, he is
Oh,
just it's crazy. Again, it's very very far and few you find an actor that can generate that. I mean, you can find actors generate emotion, but the amount of emotion he was generating for me, and I'm sure you, was insane. Like it felt like I was around him, around this character doing Barnes doing these things. But the film is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely well done shot. Um, I a great cast in it. Again, Charlie Sheen did absolutely phenomenal. Willem Dafoe did phenomenal, even though again he didn't make it through the whole film. And even characters like Francis and all of them, they still their acting was not any in any sense subpar or disappointing. So I think that this film definitely deserves that top tier cinema rating, especially for being such a standout war film, and that it's really kind of goes against the grain where it again drives you to question a lot about what went on in that war. But yeah, I'm right. I'm pretty much right alongside with you. 9.15, like a 9.3, 9.35. Absolutely well done film. Very well executed, cohesive story. They showed the elements without even having to like make someone dramatically get bit by a snake or something. They still were able to like show you like he has a leech on his face, like, oh shit, yeah, oh, mosquitoes on the neck. So again, very cohesive and well done overall. Shout out Oliver Stone for a absolutely phenomenal film.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Listen, if you're a veteran, thank you so much for your service, regardless of the war you fought in. Thank you for all the military personnel out there doing their thing. We're not gonna sit here and virtue signal for 1,000 years, but we are thankful. Period.
Yes.
We're not out there doing that. You guys are allowing us the ability to sit here and do this, so we're very appreciative. And we hope you enjoyed the reaction. And happy Veterans Day, everybody. Um, Zay, any final thoughts?
Yeah, once again, thank you all for your service. And happy Veterans Day.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. And